All right, here we go, boys. Izzy taking on a new challenger. Izzy, I'm gonna be a fanboy right now. Izzy should beat the bricks off this guy. As long as Izzy doesn't get caught backtrailing and going backwards and lateral and slips up, this should be a very, very clean fight. And Nassourdine can shock the world. If Nassourdine just goes out there and just get on Izzy and just right hand down the pipe, then it could be a long night for Izzy. But let's see what happens. Oh! No! Get up, Izzy! Get up! All right, here we go, boys. Izzy Adesanya taking on a new challenger. Now, it's kind of crazy to see that Izzy's not in a title fight. It's gonna be interesting, right? Like, Izzy, I'm gonna be a fanboy right now. Izzy should beat the bricks off this guy. I'm just gonna say right now, Izzy's too fast. He's good in the stand-up. As long as Izzy doesn't get caught backtrailing and going backwards and lateral and slips up, this should be a very, very good, a very, very clean fight. Here's the thing: Izzy, 35 years old, taking on 28-year-old Nassourdine. Now, Izzy does have the reach advantage, which is going to play into Izzy's favor when he wants to play the void and back up and hit and try to move and counter. And Nassourdine can shock the world. If Nassourdine just goes out there, doesn't respect what Izzy's done, and just get on Izzy and just be there, check kicks, block, right hand down the pipe, and then press that void and then close and take him down, then it could be a long night for Izzy. Biggest fight of Nassourdine's life, another fight for Izzy. All right, here we go. Here we fucking go, mate. Oh, shit, here we go. Take a shot at the first floor. Nice and tight, beautiful. I love how Izzy's switched from southpaw to orthodox and showing that front kick. See, Izzy's versatility, his dynamic of his striking, of where he's southpaw, inside kick, body kick, now he's orthodox. Nice, 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 nice. He's got the body locked. Beautiful. That's okay, though. That's good, 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 good. Good work, good work. Good exchange. Nassourdine seems so slow when he comes inside that void. So slow. Oi! Oi! Move, nigga, move! Don't stand and fake, baby! Get the fuck out of there! Great first round from Izzy. Beautiful lateral drop. Not accepted position. Okay, that uppercut was a push. Wasn't it? He landed. One thing that Nassourdine's doing very well is he's just waiting. Like, he's just waiting outside that void to see what Izzy's gonna do, because he knows when he presses, Izzy's gonna be looking to counter and move off. That's how he caught Robert Whitaker. And that's one thing that Nassourdine's doing good. And he's also doing a good job of trying to implement like a takedown and try to stop, get Izzy's hands busy while going underneath and trying to stop him from getting a takedown. All right, round two. Free body kick. Oh! No! Fuck! Get up, Izzy! Get up, nigga! Fuck! Fuck! God damn it! Fuck! God damn it! Fuck! God damn it, man! Oh. Fuck! Massive respect for Izzy, man. To go over there and shake the hands, man. Shake the hand of the man who just knocked him out. Fuck, man. Now I got a fucking headache. Oh, fucking A, man. Fuck. Oh, fuck. Congrats on Nassourdine. I mean, I'm happy. I'm not happy. I'm fucking actually mad. But I'm happy that he is victorious. I don't know how to say it. No, I'm not fucking happy. Goddamn, fuck that shit. Good for him, but I mean, cause God, I don't. All right, let us get in the office and break this down, boys. All right, boys, welcome back to the channel. We just got done watching Nassourdine take on Izzy Adesanya. Yeah, and we just watched Sharaf take on MVP. Okay, I'm gonna start with the co-main event first, okay, because the main event was very hard for me to watch. So the co-main event, you had Michael Venom Page taking on Sharaf the Bullet. Now, The biggest thing when it comes to watching that fight is that MVP is a hard person to deal with. Everybody who fights him, you got to watch out how he sits outside the void and he sits there and waits 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 and waits. And then he blasts across the void with a right hand. And 9 out of 10 times, the right hand isn't a straight sniper. It's not a like down the pipe. It's a wild looping right hand that either lands or it doesn't. And then once he comes in, he pushes you outside of the void. So he comes in, he tries to hit your right hand. If he doesn't land, or even does land, because it landed multiple times against Shara. If it lands, it doesn't. If it doesn't, he pushes you outside the void and you end up stumbling. And that's what Shara kind of did in that fight. He would push him outside the void and then he would start over again. And here's the funny thing. I just told the producer, Michael, I was like, dude, even though the MVP versus Shara was 15 minutes, not a whole lot of stuff happened because you had Michael Van Der Page outside just doing this and showing so many different feints. Those feints are great because it didn't those feints basically calmed down Shara. Like Shara didn't do anything. Like he was so busy watching Michael Van Der Page dance outside the void that he didn't get an opportunity to actually get any offense on. And that's a good thing when you have feints going and you're having all this stuff going, because you make your opponent second guess himself. Like, when should I go? Should I shoot? Should I throw a kick? Is he going to do a flying knee? You have no idea what MVP is going to do unless you force him to fight. Now, how do you force him to fight? You walk across the void, you put your hands up, you're going to get fucking hit regardless. You might as well force him to fight because he's going to fight running backwards. He's not an athlete that's going to come close and go 1 1 2 3 double leg takedown, Muay Thai clinch, step deep, body kick, right hand, Muay Thai. It's not a complete game. What I mean, it's not a complete game. It's not, I'm going to start from A, I'm going to work my way to Z, meaning I'm going to cross the void. Okay, we're in the clinch, we're in this different realm. We're in the clinch game. Okay, we're in the clinch game, I'm going to shoot. I'm going to do a double leg, or I'm going to do a fireman carry. Okay, I did the fireman carry, I shot a double leg. Okay, he's going to defend. Okay, I'm going to pull his leg out, I'm gonna step deep, I'm gonna elevate him, slam him. Okay, he shrimped. Okay, he's shrimping. I'm gonna push his knees to the side. I'm gonna turn his hips that way away from me. Okay, once he turns his hips away from me, I'm gonna pass guard. Okay, now he's pushing on me, he's framing. I'm gonna take that frame, I'm gonna put it between my legs. I'm gonna crucifix now, and I'm gonna punch him in the face. He's gonna turn towards me. Okay, I'm gonna step over and I'm gonna armbar him. That's not Michael Van Der Page's game. His game is out there waiting. Right hand, push you off. Okay, I'm gonna do it again. There's nothing wrong with that. But when you know somebody's game is not going to start from A to Z and work through that system and how to break somebody down and look to end the fight, then you just get on somebody. You just like, fuck it. He's not going to take me down. He's not going to clinch me. He just needs that space to work. So Bullet should have just been on him the whole fucking time. It's like, come on. Like, you're sitting there and you're looking at him like, come on, you gonna do something? That was just wasted opportunity to get on him. But Michael Van Der Page, not taking anything away from him, he did a good job doing what he does. He's been successful at doing that. And he also went up to middleweight. And that's probably one of the reasons why Bullet was able to take all those shots, because he's a bigger man. But I just feel like, for me, when I see someone who has that game, I'm like, God, it's just incomplete. And then people are like, well, he won the fight, so how's it incomplete? Well, for me, I want to be the best overall martial artist that I can be, and I would hope everybody else would want to achieve the same thing. So, but congrats to MVP. And for Bullet, man, what a fucking shitty way to lose your O. Like, when I lost my 0, I broke my fucking hand. When I lost my O, they had to fucking take them. Brad Pickett took that motherfucker away from me. It wasn't no skate by. So that's a shitty way to lose your O. Okay, now let's go on to the main event. Nassourdine taking on IZZY Adesanya. Now, this was a big fight coming in for IZZY and Nassourdine. Reason why is IZZY was on a 2-fight loser streak. He lost to Sean Strickland, then he lost to DDP. The Sean Strickland fight was a 5-round decision loss, and then the DDP was a submission loss, rear naked choke. And here he is now as his first time fighting in the UFC without it being a title on the line. So there's a lot going in for him. And he's also 35 years old on a 2-fight loser streak. Now he's on a 3-fight loser streak, 35 years old. It's almost like there's nothing left for him to prove. He's got all the money he needs. He's got investment. His dad's tripled his worth. So it's kind of hard to, to put in context, like what there's a lot going in there for him, because, am I the best? Should I retire? Like what is going on in Izzy's mind, right? Now let's go to Nassourdine. Nassourdine, he was on a, I think 4 fight win streak coming into this fight against IZZY Adesanya. He's looking to make a big moment in his career. And did he not he sees the moment. Now let's talk about the first round. Now the first round, Izzy comes out looking very good, going from orthodox to southpaw. You saw Izzy go inside 9, then he'll go to southpaw, and he'll go southpaw, inside 9 from southpaw to the orthodox. And then you also saw Izzy going, when he was southpaw, he would throw that body kick, a free body kick, and then he was also mixing up his shots, jab to the face, jab to the body. Was loving Izzy's work. And another thing that Izzy did so damn well was he did not accept the position, meaning each time Nassourdine would try to lock his hands for the double leg takedown or get any type of grappling exchange going on, you saw Izzy fight back. And then he did a beautiful lateral drop, and he completed it, but he didn't get the takedown, but he got the separation and let Nassourdine, like, you ain't about to just fucking hold me down, which is, I always tell people, that's a good thing. Even if you don't think you're going to succeed in getting him off you, still try, because you're taking a little bit of that gas tank from him, and you're also, let him know, like, it's going to be hard to take me down. So, Izzy looked very good in the very first round. Now let's go to Nassourdine. Nassourdine did a good job of waiting outside the void, not really making any big movements, because that's what Izzy's very good at. He's good at throwing the teep, throwing inside kick from southpaw to orthodox, throwing the body kick, throwing the high kick, trying to get a reaction out of you so you can make a mistake, so he can land that strike. But Nassourdine did a good job staying outside the void, at the edge of it, and each time Izzy would go high, he would move his head back, sachet, like sachet, what we do in Muay Thai, and he did a good job of taking the fight and try to lock Izzy's hands up. Now, I always tell people, like, if I'm throwing a body kick or if I'm shooting a takedown, you have options. And when he throws a body kick, when Izzy throws a body kick to Nassourdine, my hands get busy. I have to block or eat it or try to counter, out of the 3. When Nassourdine shot the double leg, Izzy's hands were busy. Izzy can't counter because he has to worry about defending the takedown. So each time Nassourdine got in on a takedown, he locked his hands, and Izzy had to defend that. So when Izzy was defending that, Nassourdine did a good job of taking the fight there. Now, I gave the first round to Izzy because Izzy did a good job of mixing up his shots. He landed more shots. He was good. Now, the second round comes out. And then there was a little eye poke a little bit, and Izzy said it was good, and they continued to fight. And then Nassourdine throws a 1 and then a right hand, and that right hand lands right on the button of Izzy, and then Izzy gets rocked, falls down. Nassourdine, I think that was a shot to start it. Obviously, that was a shot to start it, but the shot that Izzy got hit with to the left on the cage, all that energy went into Izzy. Izzy goes down flat. Nassourdine gets on his back, starts to put one left hook in, if my memory serves me right, and he starts pounding. And then that's when the referee called it. Now, here's the shitty thing. It wasn't an early stoppage. That's the hardest thing. How long do you let it go on, right? I think that was the same ref who stopped it early when Izzy versus Alex Pereira the first time. And it's so hard, right? It's just so hard. Like, when do you call it? When you don't call it? Do you let Izzy take 4 or 5 more shots to see if he can recover? Or did the ref make the right decision? You guys let me know in the comments down below if the ref made the right decision to stop the fight at that time, or was it early stoppage? But I think the only thing that we can say, or Matt would say to me if I was in the same position, was like, sometimes when you run away, you're better off to fucking just do a double leg, right? If you're not sure of your distance, or if you pull away, when you pull away, it's all your weight's going this way. You're either better to meet it and then clinch and start clinching, or Muay Thai stop hands, or double leg, or get the fuck out of there, right? But sometimes you have to make those decisions at the very, very last second. And sometimes that's all it takes is 1 second to get hit with a shot that's going to put you on your butt. But yeah, that was the end of that fight. And then, I was hoping to hear something from Izzy. I'm sure he's going to say something at the press conference. Now, what's next for these two athletes? Now, Nassourdine, he just beat the former middleweight champion. Nobody has done that to IZZY Adesanya a short amount of time in mixed martial arts. I think he just caught IZZY and was able to finish IZZY. Now, the middleweight division is pretty stacked. You got Sean Strickland taking on DDP, which is going to be next week. And then you also have Hamzat, who's right there. So I think what they should do is give the winner of that to Hamzat. I think Hamzat deserves that because he's undefeated. He's worked hard. He's beat everybody. And I think if you want to keep Nassourdine busy, I think you give him either Robert Whittaker or you give him somebody who's above him in the ranking. Even though that's going to drop him a super high, I still think you give him one more fight and then he can fight the winner of what's it going to be? DDP versus Sean Strickland versus Hamzat. So whoever wins this one will fight Hamzat, and whoever wins this one can fight the winner of, if Nassourdine wins his fight, then he can fight the winner of that one. That's what I like to see. Now, what do I want to see next for IZZY? Well, to be honest with you, whatever the fuck IZZY wants to do, I'm on board. Let's get that straight, right? Let me get that right off the bat. But sometimes in an athlete's career, and why I made a decision to retire, was that there was nothing left to prove in mixed martial arts. When you look at IZZY's career, and we're just talking about his mixed martial arts career, we're not talking about his kickboxing career. He's had a lot of fights in kickboxing, and it's not like his mixed martial arts career has been easy coasting. He is a fucking workhorse. I think it said in 20 months he had 7 fights. That is a workload that not everybody can sustain. And I'm sure he's very wealthy. I'm sure he's one of the greatest middleweights of all time in mixed martial arts. What left is there to prove for IZZY Adesanya? And honestly, I don't think there's nothing left for him to do it. Obviously, he's still an athlete. He's still young, 35 years old, and I'm sure he wants to still keep on competing. But at what cost? Is it a cost to let people make a name off you? Is it a cost for the love of the sport? And I know he's a purple belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, so he can always want to go do IBJJF or do some ADXC or CJI or whatever it may be. But it's hard. So whatever IZZY wants to do, I fully support it. I'm always gonna be a fan of his. He's one of my favorite fighters to watch when he fights. If you guys saw my reaction, I don't think I ever get that pissed off or that involved when somebody fights, because I truly enjoy him and enjoy his style. Like, I'm a fan. And so, but we'll see. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think, what IZZY should do and what you want to see next from the great style bender. Yeah. Didn't want to start my Saturday like this, but it is what it is. It's part of the sport. You win some, you lose some, and I can't wait to see him back in the octagon or wherever he decides to do. Congrats to Nassourdine for seizing the moment and knocking out IZZY Adesanya, and congrats to MVP for taking Shara's O. And once again, boys, we might have a void video for you guys on Monday. We will see, but we're going to start right into UFC 312 covers DDP taking on Sean Strickland. So make sure you guys look out for that video. And we have a special guest for you guys on Tuesday for the Mighty Cast. As always, we will see you guys at the next video. Oos.